The lines from the last class once again. Page number 424, line 350.
Good. Our destiny.
Yes.
Good.
Our destiny is written in double terms. Through nature's contraries, we draw nearer God. Out of the darkness, we still grow to light. Death is our road to immortality. Cry,
Okay. Out of the darkness, we still grow to light. Why do you drop your voice there when we still grow to light?
okay,
Out of the darkness, we still grow to light. Hmm.
okay.
I have to think about that a bit. Okay. Again.
Our
Out.
destiny is written in double terms. Through nature's contraries, we draw nearer God. Out of the darkness, we still grow to light. Death is our road to immortality. Cry woe, the world's lost voices wail, yet conquers the eternal good at last. Then might the sage have spoken, but the king, in haste, broke out and stayed the dangerous word.
Now that is excellent. Those two lines are just the way they should be read because you phrased it properly and you accented it properly. Excellent.
O singer of the ultimate ecstasy, lend not a dangerous vision to the blind, because because by native right thou hast seen clear. Impose not on the mortal's tremulous breast the dire ordeal that foreknowledge brings. Demand not now the Godhead in our acts. Here are not happy peaks the heaven nymphs roam, or Kailas, or Vaikunta's starry stair. Abrupt, jagged hills only the mighty climb. Here are here, sorry, I'll read that again. Abrupt, jagged hills only the mighty climb are here, where few dare even think to rise. Far voices call down the dizzy rocks.
No,
Chill.
from the dizzy rocks. They're calling down from those rocks.
Far voices call from the dizzy rocks.
No, no, call down from the dizzy rocks.
Far voices call down from the dizzy rocks. Chill, slippery, precipitous are the paths. Too hard the gods are with man's fragile race. In their large heavens they dwell, exempt from fate. And they forget the wounded feet of man, his limbs that faint beneath the whisks of grief, his heart that hears the tread of time and death. The future's road is hid from mortal's sight. He moves towards a veiled and secret face. To light one step in front, all is his.
No,
Sorry,
is
to light one step in front is all his hope,
yes.
and only for a little strength he asks to meet the riddle of his shrouded fate. Awaited by a vague and half-seen force, aware of danger to his uncertain hours, he guards his flickering yearnings from her breath. He feels not when the dreadful fingers close around him with the grasp none can elude. If thou canst loose her grip, then only speak. Perhaps from the iron snare there is escape. Our mind perhaps deceives us with its words and gives the name of doom to our own choice. Perhaps the blindness of our will is fate.
I would say a good B, maybe B plus. Because there are moments when you really have caught it, and there
Mm-hmm.
are moments when you really miss it. So
Okay.
he feels not when the dreadful fingers close around him with the
Mm.
grasp none can elude. Now he's speaking to Narad here, and he says, if thou canst loose her grip, then
Mm.
only speak. You
Yeah.
see the
Yeah.
difference?
Yeah.
If you can loose her grip, then speak. Then only
Yeah.
that at that moment speak. And you have to
Mm.
make me feel that he's
Mm.
talking to Narad and he's saying that. If thou canst loose her grip, then only speak.
If
And
thou canst lose her grip, then only speak.
no, you don't want to go dropping that then only speak, because you're saying if you can loose her grip, on, then only should you speak. Then only speak. You have to lift the voice, not drop it.
Mm.
If thou canst loose her grip, then only speak. See
Mm.
the difference in the
Yes, and even
accent?
when I read Narad, I can understand that when I'm picking the words and when I'm really reading it, because um, when I'm getting the tone, when I'm really reading it, like I'm fully with it. But
Good.
other times I feel separate, but I don't know how to merge it yet. So it is maybe also the inner progress which is reflecting, because it's also the practice of getting more and more in tune with my own self.
You're absolutely correct.
Yeah,
That's
because
exactly what
some moments the lines just like flow through, and I get the tone, I know how to read, like I just know from inside. But
but
the
it's
other
coming more
times
and
I'm
more.
really like picking, I know I'm like picking words.
It's coming better and better, love. You're you're making progress, and I know I'm a little strong about some things, but
No,
I
it's very good. It's very good you are guiding me this way, because it is helping me become more and more present.
and you have already that love of life in you. I've seen
Mm,
it so many times. I've seen it when you greeted me on the limb of the integral wisdom tree. I've
mm,
seen when you greet me in my house. I've seen it in so many ways. Now it has to come out into your speech as well.
mm,
And that's
mm.
what's happening. It's
Yeah.
coming. It's
Okay.
coming. Be happy and be grateful.
Yes, I will be.
So now we
Yeah,
begin.
but even today when I was practicing these lines, like I could see the difference. Like sometimes I just can't get it, and sometimes when I don't get it, I feel frustrated and I feel heavy in my heart.
Good, good. So then it's telling you that you have to work on it. Yeah. See, for example, to light one step in front is all his hope, and
Hmm.
only for a little strength he asks
Hmm.
to meet the riddle of his shrouded fate. So basically, it's not a good idea to drop the voice on any line
Hmm.
unless there's a clear reason for doing it.
Okay.
Uh, so we want to sort of keep the voice attuned to the lines.
Hmm.
So let's continue now for a while, okay?
Okay. He said, and Narad answered, not the king. But now the queen, alarmed, lifted her voice. O seer, thy bright arrival has been timed to this high moment of a happy life. Then let the speech benign of
Be
briefless
not, be not,
benign.
benign. And
Let the speech benign of briefless spears confirm this
blithe,
blithe, conjunction.
blithe.
Blithe conjunction of two stars, and sanction joy with thy celestial voice.
Oh, so now she's telling him. Oh, she's alarmed, of course, and she
Hmm.
raises her voice. She lifted her voice. And
Hmm.
she says to Narad, she says, you know, your arrival has been timed to this moment of a
Hmm.
happy life. Now, he could have come at another time, but she
Hmm.
tells him, no, you came at this specific time, this
Yeah.
moment of a happy life. And why is it a moment of a happy life? Because Savitri has returned and just told them that she has met Satyavan.
Yeah.
So, to this high moment of a happy life, then let the speech benign of griefless spheres confirm this blithe conjunction of two stars, and sanction with joy, and sanction joy with thy heavenly voice, thy celestial voice. So she's asked him now to sanction this marriage with his celestial voice, and let this speech benign, something that's benign, it is gentle. I can give you exactly the word, the definition, which is probably a good idea.
Okay.
See here, it has to wake up. Okay, it's propitious. It's favorable,
Okay. Favorable. Huh.
more and more harmonious. Yeah. So it's something that she's asking him, and obviously she wants this for her daughter,
Hmm.
and she knows that he can do it. He can give it.
Hmm.
So, and sanction joy with thy celestial voice. But now she cautions him a little bit. The
Hmm.
next words.
Here drag not in the peril of our thoughts.
No. Here drag not in. Don't drag in the peril of our. So here drag not in the peril of
Peril
our.
of our thoughts. Here drag not in the peril of our thoughts.
Good.
Let not our words create the doom they fear. Here is no cause for dread, no chance for grief, to raise her ominous head and
Ominous.
stare
Om, om,
ominous, to
om.
raise her ominous head and stare at love.
See. So she doesn't want grief to raise its ominous head. Ominous is something that causes alarm, sinister,
Okay,
sinister, even prophetic, but actually, I think more sinister.
okay.
So she says, don't drag in this peril, this danger of our thoughts.
Hmm,
Don't drag them in. Let not our words create the doom that they already fear. Because
hmm,
right here now, at this moment, there's no cause for dread and no chance for grief to raise her ominous head and stare at love. So, so she says, don't do this.
hmm.
Don't drag in this peril of our thoughts, and don't let our words create the doom that they fear. So she's warning him a bit. And now she continues on, but she's not warning him anymore. She's speaking of the two of them.
Hmm. A single spirit in a multitude. Happy is Satyavan mid earthly men, whom Savitri has chosen for her mate, and fortunate the forest hermitage, where leaving her palace and riches and a throne, my Savitri will dwell and bring in heaven.
Well, you see, now you did not drop any of the lines. You
Hmm.
didn't drop and it changes the whole feeling of it.
Hmm.
It it brings it more to life.
Hmm.
Very
Yeah, I
good.
think it is like we are when we are reading prose, like when at the end of the sentence we are trained to like lower and stop the voice. So maybe that is why it is being so influenced by the dropping of the voice at the end.
Probably very true. Yes. So anyway, she says no 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 question here. This is very simple. And
Hmm.
that
Yeah,
okay, so we can carry on.
yeah. Then let thy blessing put the immortal seal on these bright lives, unstained felicity, pushing the ominous, pushing the ominous shadow from their days. Too heavy falls the shadow on man's heart. It dares not, it dares not be too happy upon earth.
Well, now interesting that we had ominous within 10 lines, huh?
Yeah, yeah,
Just 10 lines, yeah. So anyway, she asked now for his blessing. Put your blessing on, and the seal of the immortals
yeah.
uh, on these bright lives, on their unstained felicity, their unstained joy,
Joy.
and push this ominous shadow from their days. Why? Well, too heavy this shadow falls on man's heart all the time, and he dares not to be too happy on the earth because of that fear. He dreads the blow. Dogging means, to dog something is to follow closely behind it.
Hmm.
I think we've had dog once before, didn't we? Maybe
Uh,
not.
maybe
I
no, I don't
think
remember.
I had it with Nilisha in another section. So dogging means tracked like a dog with hostile intent,
Okay.
hounded.
Okay.
So it dreads the blow, hounding too vivid joys. So man is afraid to be too happy because he's afraid that a blow is going to come after that.
Hmm.
And um, so we carry on.
A lash unseen in fate's extended hand, the danger lurking in fortune's proud extremes, an irony in life's indulgent smile, and trembles at the laughter of the gods.
So basically, we should have begun before. My mistake. It dreads. It dreads the danger. It dreads
Yeah.
the lash. It dreads the irony, and it trembles at the
Hmm.
laughter of the god.
Hmm.
Now she changes her tune again,
Hmm.
and she asks him if there's something wrong here,
Hmm.
then also speak. Okay.
Or if crouches unseen a panther doom, if wings of evil brood above that house, then also speak, that we
No,
may turn
no,
aside.
then also speak. You have
Then
to then
also speak,
also
then also speak, that we may turn aside and rescue our lives from hazard of wayside doom and chance entanglement of an alien fate.
yes, it's
Hazard,
hazard,
hazard.
like has and erd,
Yeah,
has
has.
and
We had
has.
done this once, 3, 4 pages
Right,
before.
right.
Has. Yeah,
So
hazard.
then she's going to ask him because she's heard something, she's felt something in his voice, and Ashwapati felt something or saw something. He saw the dark shadow, and so she says to him, um, "If a panther doom, a panther is very, very subtle when he leaps.
Yeah,
That panther doom,
yeah, yeah.
and he catches his prey
Right.
so easily.
Yeah.
If there's crouching this panther doom, or if the wings of evil brood above that house means Satyavan's life.
Hmm.
then also speak.
Hmm.
We could turn aside and rescue our lives from this hazard of wayside doom
Hmm.
and this chance entanglement of an alien fate. And
Hmm.
that ends her quote.
Yeah.
And now Narad is going to speak.
Should we just read these lines or can I continue? Because you also said you want to leave at 10, so
Yeah, I guess so. But probably be better to read the lines.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
So we
we
start
stop
on
here.
page. You want to go from the beginning again? We have time.
Just today's beginning, like perhaps he said and Narad answered, not the king.
Yes, I think that's where. Yes.
Yeah. He said, and Narad answered, not the king. But now the queen, alarmed, lifted her voice. O seer, thy bright arrival has been timed to this high moment of to this high moment of a happy life. Then let the speech, I forgot that word again. Be-
Nine. Nine.
benign, benign, yeah,
Like
benign.
like a bee, a honey bee, and then the word nine. Benign.
Then let the speech benign of griefless peers confirm this blithe conjunction of two star
Conjunction.
conjunction.
A conjunction is a meeting together, huh?
Yeah.
Coming together.
Confirm this blithe conjunction of two stars and sanction joy with thy celestial voice. Here drag not in the peril of
No,
our thoughts,
no. Here drag not in.
not in.
Drag not in the peril of our.
Here, here drag not in the peril of our thoughts.
Good.
Let not our words create the doom they fear. Here is no cause for dread, no chance for grief, to raise her ominous head and
No.
stare, ominous, ominous,
Ominous.
to
Three.
raise her
Ominous.
ominous, ah,
O a ominous. Ominous.
ominous, to raise her ominous head and stare at love,
Good.
a single spirit in a multitude. Happy is Satyavan mid earthly men, whom Savitri has chosen for her mate, and fortunate the forest hermitage, where, leaving her palace and riches and a throne, my Savitri will dwell and bring in heaven.
Good. Good. Good.
Let thy blessing
No,
put
then,
the
then,
then
then,
let then let thy blessing put the immortal's seal on these bright lives, unstained felicity, pushing the ominous shadow from their days. Too heavy falls the shadow man's heart. It dares not be too happy upon earth. It dreads the blow dogging too vivid joys, a lash unseen in fate's extended hand, the danger lurking in fortune's proud extremes, an irony in life's indulgent smile, and trembles at the laughter of the gods. Or if crouches unseen a panther doom, if wings of if
excellent.
if wings of evil brood over if wings of evil brood above that house, then also speak, that we may turn aside and rescue our lives from hazard of wayside doom and chance entanglement of an alien fate.
Excellent. Very, very fine reading. There's a small point I would like to make
Yes.
that I find so often in Indian voices.
Okay. Is
And
it the V again?
is it what?
Is it the V again?
Oh, it's not the V again. It's from the sound of music.
Ah,
Do, a dia, a female dia. It's not a dia. It's a female deer.
yeah.
And here we have words that you pronounce here and fear. It's fear and
Fear,
here. Hearfear.
here,
Fear
fear,
and here. And even
here,
seer.
seer. Okay,
Yeah.
the R is swallowed in.
And so we don't have that two beats.
Feeling.
Fear, here,
Got
dear,
fear,
dear, dear, dear,
dear,
here.
dear,
No, it's just
dear,
fear.
fear,
So you got it. Yeah.
fear. Yeah, fear.
And that makes
I'm just trying to locate a line where I can actually read it as well.
let not our words create the doom they fear.
Ah, let not our words create the doom they fear.
Yes.
Fear.
Perfect.
Okay.
Oh, maybe you'll
Fear.
get over this much more easily than many of the people I know.
Yeah. Let not our words create the doom of fear. Here is no cause for dread, no chance for grief.
Yeah,
To
so here
raise
again, it's not here. It's here.
here,
You said it
here,
properly. Yes,
here.
exactly.
Here
So
is no chance for dread, no cause for dread. Let not our words create the doom they fear. Here is no cause for dread, no chance for grief, to raise her ominous head and stare at love.
fantastic.
Okay,
Wow,
great.
that's big, big progress. Because if we say here, it's two
Here,
syllables.
here,
It's not two
here,
syllables, it's one. It's
here.
just one here. Or fear,
Yeah,
or deer.
yeah. Mm,
And deer can be either deer, dear, but it's still
yeah,
one syllable. Deer, fear, here.
here, here.
Perfect.
Okay.
Very, very good. A big progress today.
Thank
Thank,
you so much.
thank you so much. Special day.
Namaste, Narad.
Namaste.